Hey everybody, it's Ross from Break King Cards. I didn't notice it was after 11. I was sitting back enjoying the basketball game, so I'm just getting everything set up for you now. We did all of Leonard's wheel spins last night, so we got a significant amount of cards from that. I was just safely putting them away. And just looked down and I saw it was 11:02. So sorry for being late, guys. I'm usually very punctual when it comes down to it. I'm always on early anyway, but I know there's no feed right now. Just trying to clear things off. We have a lot of unsold teams. If anybody would like any of the unsold teams, just let me know. We're going to get started very, very soon, so. Pulled this guy the other day at a Donruss Optic. Pretty nice. Yu Chang auto at a 75.
This game 6, they were down 12 early. They missed 11 of their first 12 shots from the field. And they looked tight and tentative. Well, they have turned it around, and now on the 15-38 with 5.5 to play. All of those things go into it. 6 of 32, 19%. The previous two games, they were only 27%. This is one of the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Regular season, they were second in Utah. But the last 3 games, they have really struggled. Year after year, the percentage shows three-point shooting. Efficiency drops to the ground. With foul as he goes to the bench, good chance to count to 13.
Alright, so I take it nobody wants any of the unsold. That's fine. A lot of good teams left. We did really, really well for those nice teams last time, so. Since there is one break tonight, I'll take my time and I'll do some sleeving and casing live for you guys. We'll slow down the break a little bit, but at least you guys know everything's protected. You guys already know. Alright. So let's get going. Move this over a little bit more. You can see we got some additional wheel spin credit tonight for Bry and for Chuck. Bry's now got enough for a free spin, and Chuck's almost there.
If you had a challenge there, you would use it. That last replay that he uses to
Stacy. I don't know why this always defaults to the worst possible focus. Very, very dumb. Alright, so let's get going, guys. Thanks for getting in, those that did. I see a new face in there. Welcome. So we got these two 5-card packs. Got these 12-card packs here. And then 40-card blasters in the abundance of 3. We're going to open the small packs first. We got Baltimore, Chicago, Yankees, Oakland, Pittsburgh, San Diego, and Tampa Bay, and Washington. Okay. So we got Clayton Kershaw first. I'll go over a recap for all of your guys' cards too. Adrian Morejon, San Diego. There you go, Ander. Kansas City, Jorge Soler. We got a Juan Soto burn. There you go, Bash. Juan Soto. And a Joey Lucchesi for San Diego. Juan Soto Bash. And Adrian Morejon for you guys.
Head and shoulder stops flakes for 72 hours. That's enough time to log roll for days. And receive praise for your log roll anyways. Which turns into a log workout praise. Stay flake free for 72. What you do is up to you.
Cleveland Indians. We got Carlos Santana. Jeff Bagwell for Houston. We got Seth Brown for Oakland rookie card. Anthony Rendon for the Angels, and that's backwards. So that's the red parallel there. This was a very weird NBA game today, if anybody's watching this game. I think the refs really tried to make a Game 6 happen. Turned into a very sloppy game due to it. And a Josh Hader from Milwaukee. And we got these two 12-card packs. Starting off with a Max Muncy. Detroit, Dario Agrizal rookie card. For Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. For Cleveland, Mike Clevenger. For Detroit, Matthew Boyd. Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. There we go. AJ Puck, rookie card. Yeah, Celtics ran away with this one. I said Heat in 5. They had it. They just blew this game. Blake Snell, Tampa Bay Rays. There you go, Bri. That's the Emperors of the Zone card. Next backwards card is for another owned team. Javi Baez for the Cubbies. And that is the red parallel. There you go, Javi Baez. We got a Bubba Starling, Kansas City. It's a nice one. Kyle Schwarber for the Cubbies. I'm going to sleeve at least all your cards, guys. And Austin Riley for Atlanta. See what we got. For Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. For Cincinnati, Aristides Aquino rookie card. These cards haven't been selling very well more recently. Jonathan VR, Miami. We have JD Martinez for Boston. Adbert Alzolay for the Cubbies. Adbert Alzolay. Dallas Keuchel for the White Sox. For Boston, we have Rafael Devers. We got a Power Zone card. That's Nolan Arenado. We got a B squared. That's the red parallel. There you go, Andres Munoz for San Diego. Bob Feller, that's for Cleveland.
They're running that small pick and roll, and then they're reversing it high.
And a Don Mattingly for the Yanks. On to our blasters.
We have 2 minutes remaining. Tyler Hero wide open, knocks down the 3-pointers. Second throw. He's got
Okay. Let's see what our first widescreen card is. See, it looks like it might be okay. How it's packaged there, looks like it's probably gonna be okay. There's our first empty. Ooh, offensive foul. Yeah, I have no idea what I know the Mets had a chance of doing something. I have no idea what they're doing this weekend. I've really been out of the loop when it comes down to it. I know the Dodgers are running away with it, as they should every year, because they have, 17 starters just sitting there waiting for their opportunity. I know the Yankees were on a tear, as they should. There's Nolan Ryan. We got Pete Alonso. Nice card for the Mets. Yeah. I think baseball's format in the past, especially with this one-game playoff, to me, it's really, really tough, because this is how I look at it. Tampa Bay, Arozarena, there you go, Bri. This is how I look at it. Basketball, you play 82 games, and 16 teams make the playoffs. In baseball, you play 162 games, which is almost double. And half the teams make the playoffs. It's like, why? You play this long season to narrow it down like that? And then just having the rules like they do all the time when you have, like the NL Central always has 3 teams going in, 2 teams in the wild card, basically. We've had the NL East. Every single team have a winning record. Like if you can just wrap your head around that, if every single team has a winning record, geez, what would their record have been if they didn't play each other all the time? If they weren't in the same division, there'd be a bunch of higher winning percentages. Because somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, you know. Thanks, Fernando Tatis. So, when they... Oh, nice card there. That's Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. So when they started implementing this extra one-game playoff into a 5-game series, I think that's the worst thing that they could have ever done. I mean, you are really, really putting those teams at a huge disadvantage. Because who do you pitch that game? I mean, realistically, you should be pitching your best player. Now, how stupid is that? You play 162 games and one game matters in a season where one game certainly does not matter. You know, pretty much you're going to figure out who's in the playoffs long before the last game of the season. So to play such a long season and to not have a 7-game playoff in every round is really stupid to me. I mean, even having a 5-game. I think in the NBA when they had the 5-game series, that was really dumb. They don't do that anymore. Why? Because it's stupid. So to go in the opposite direction and have just one game after playing 162 games is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You know, why play so many games if you're going to just bring it down to one game? You might as well just play a 40-game season. Oh, I love the more teams getting in. I think that's the way to go. You got to have more teams. I didn't even get to that part yet. You know, like, you got to have more teams. You got to have half the field in. For revenue purposes for these teams, you know. But they should really have like at least a 7-game playoff in every single, I mean, or a 3-game playoff across the board. I mean, they play 162 games to have one meaningful game. That's so dumb. So once again, you have to put your ace out there. I mean, you'd be dumb not to play your ace in that situation. Yadier Molina. So if you play your ace, then you only got your ace for 1 out of the next 5 games in the next series. It's what a huge disadvantage. Walker Buehler. You know, I was all for adding the extra team, but the way that they did it with a 1-game playoff, that's dumb. You know, for that wild card 1 team, not the wild card 2 team, what a huge disadvantage. They would have normally made the playoffs and been in a 5-game series. Now they have a 1-game playoff where they have to beat this team to move on, and they can only pitch their ace in Game 3 now, which leaves them pretty useless. I mean, Kansas City did do it. Kansas City beat the Mets in the World Series coming out of that stupid format. But I really didn't think I'd see any teams come out of that. Obviously, you know, if you have really good offense, you know, offense is going to win. Kyle Lewis. This is a very good pack, by the way, because I saw who was on back. So, it just makes no sense to me why they would go backwards. You play enough games, you might as well just play a 7-game series. Play 162 games. If you think, oh, well, the series is going to be too long, then play 150 games. I mean, that's a sweet card right there. Milwaukee Castanheira Stadium Club Chrome Refractor. We saw one of these the other night. I think the format's definitely going to stick. You know, having more teams in is definitely the way to go. But I just think, you know, you should not have these dumb, small, shortened versions. You know, I don't really like what they did with the whole start on second in extra innings. I mean, I get it. I get it, but you know, if it's gonna be like that, if you're gonna try to just make ties after a certain amount to not kill the guys. Eduardo Rodriguez, you know, a 17, 18 inning game will really, really hurt for many, many days following. So, Gavin Lux, you know, maybe give them a couple innings, maybe do the 10th and the 11th normally, and then starting the 12th, just load the bases or something like that, you know, and just see what the hell happens. And that way you know for sure it'll be over. It's kind of not fair to the pitchers. Because, I mean, if they give him a blown save for something like that, you know what I mean? Like, he gave up one single and it scored a run, so now he's got an earned run against him. I'm sure they don't count that earned run against him. I don't really know. Alkaline. Jose Altuve. Paul Goldschmidt. We have another Burn Bash. Jose Altuve. And a Yu Darvish for the Cubbies. Yeah, there's definitely they'll improve it. You know, the one thing they were talking about, all these rule changes, and I was psyched over the robot umps. I was psyched. A strike should be a strike every day of the week. I hate this. You know, oh well, this guy calls it inside and this guy calls it outside. Nope. That's for the birds. That's for the birds. If you watch tennis, you can see that they can spot where the tennis ball lands and skids across the court. Just use the K-zone. Just use the K-zone. I'm all for the umps being there other than that, you know? Nice Jesus Luzardo there. I'm all for it. But get rid of the umps. The judgment of balls and strikes. No more fighting with managers. You're supposed to be socially distancing anyway. So get rid of the umps, calling balls and strikes, and that would make me a very happy panda, I'll tell you. You know, that's the one thing they missed this year. Why wouldn't you want it called correctly? You know, who's the batter going to argue with? I think the hitters will be happier. I think the pitchers will be happier. I don't think there's a bad thing that comes out of that. Mike Soroka, a consistent strike zone. I mean, that's just what every baseball player is looking for. Pitcher makes a really, really good pitch, and the guy gives it a ball, and then he's got to get one a little closer for him, and that one gets hit out of the park. You know, I love the other day when Josh Donaldson hit a home run and kicked all the dirt on the mound. That was the best. Good for him. It was last week. It was awesome. Travis Demeritte, rookie card for Detroit. Gary Sanchez for the Yanks. We got a power zone, Shohei Ohtani.
I am not going to make the mistake of asking you about playing the Lakers.
And a Zach Collins rookie card for the White Sox.
3-1, that's a mistake. If the Lakers do make it to the Western Conference Finals. Of these two, which do you think constitutes the most compelling and difficult challenge for
It's funny, one of my first packs I pulled a redemption Matt Olson, and I haven't seen an autograph since.
Consistency of play, it's Miami. I feel like you're more certain about what you're going to get out of the Miami Heat, and I think they're
Nomar Garciaparra for Boston, very cool. Jason Veritek for Boston. Back-to-back Boston legends. We got Dansby Swanson again.
Because they're so smart. They make every great decision, every great pass. So many playmakers on that team. But in terms of
The backwards Gleyber Torres.
Miami cannot match what Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown did.
But just again,
It's in the wings. Gleyber Torres.
always here. I'm just saying if, and as we know, we don't have anybody in the finals yet. We got a series now getting a little bit closer to being a 7-gamer, perhaps, as Boston earns that opportunity with a great second half. Tim, always appreciate your time. Yes, indeed. All right, chance to try to close it out. The Heat did lead by a dozen early, and as Tim and I were just discussing, we wondered if Boston answered emphatically. No, we're not trying to go home just yet. It is the 18th time this season that the Heat have had a lead of double digits get away from them. That's more than any other team in the NBA.
And we have Austin Hayes for Baltimore.
Most of it's worked out. Coach Spo afterwards
I think that's the first Oriole we've seen.
Look, we're not getting caught up in the argument. Boston played great in the second half. They deserved and earned what they got. We understand how tough it is to win in the playoffs. We did not compete hard enough.
Bobby Bradley for Cleveland. Andrew Benintendi for Boston. Another Aristides Aquino rookie card for Cincy. For the Phillies, we have Mike Schmidt. That was the unsold spot right there.
To the rim after that.
Yeah, they shot the ball incredibly poorly from three. We showed you the Douglas Robinson threes. I mean, other than the first half.
Shohei Ohtani.
Under 20%, I beg your pardon. But they're not ranking that poorly. Again, another day to work Sunday night here on ESPN. When we continue on SportsCenter, Kemba will join the show once again. Richard Jefferson as well. We'll get their thoughts on what was different in that second half from the bubble.
Check out our second widescreen. We have Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. Just put this in the sleeve, guys. Yeah, I've been out of the loop. I changed cable providers, and I can't watch my local. I can't watch my local teams now. Even when they're on ESPN, they get blacked out. It's really messed up. I mean, I can watch anything I want whenever I want. Don't get me wrong, but just not as accessible as I would like. Trying to check out the situation here. There it is. Sandy Koufax.
There's a 5-star pizza for everyone in your family to love.
Box. I'm glad Toronto's in.
Yeah, switching and saving was really easy.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't think the Mets really have a chance looking at that. 5 games under 500. They don't deserve it.
See how easy saving
Okay, Colton Wong, St. Louis. Sold. Lou Gehrig for the Yankees.
Another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. What's in your wallet?
Shogo Akiyama. Another Cincinnati rookie. Ooh, this one's a numbered Cincinnati. No, Cleveland Indians. Bob Feller. Oh, maybe that other one was numbered too. I didn't even look. This one is numbered to 25. 12 of 25. Bob Feller, Cleveland Indians card. That's got to be worth something.
You said you know what would make McDonald's chicken nuggets better if they were breaded in slicey tempura, made with a blend of eggs and garlic, and they made me cry. New spicy chicken
Bob Feller.
nuggets.
Let me take a look at this other one.
Richard Jefferson standing by. We'll get his thoughts.
Yes, that one was also numbered to 25, the Jose Ramirez.
Look at this third quarter, and man, you scored 41.
So that's crazy. He's getting two cards numbered to 25.
Jalen Brown out of the break. I want to do anything in life as confidently as Marcus Smart shoots threes that I think
Odds can't be very good at that happening. Dylan Cease rookie card for the White Sox.
And Celtics take their first lead. And then as we showed you, in the blink of an eye, the Celtics really stepping out and stretching out this lead.
Okay, Tim Lincecum, San Francisco.
Becoming a superstar scorer and recognizing what a superstar needs to do. From down
Looks like for Tampa Bay, Charlie Morton. Throwback Devil Rays stuff there.
Kicks it back out to Tatum, all three of these. And then off the turnover, Tatum smooth to the rim.
For Toronto, Kevin Biggio. We have a Shohei Ohtani, Emperors of the Zone. Not this year, he wasn't. And a Trey Mancini for Baltimore.
We're going to have to do it again and again because of the position we're in, but we don't get caught up in all that other crap. We just, we're trying to be our best. We care about competing. We care about representing our team and our organization well. We care about it.
Yeah, I know.
So how do you compete?
Very strange.
We welcome in an NBA champion himself, Richard Jefferson, to talk about what changed here in
Marcus Stroman for the Mets.
Complete reversal from the
Darryl Strawberry for the Mets.
Maybe Boston was ready to tap out, which I get.
Dakota Hudson, St. Louis. There we go. We got a backward Sean Murphy. That's probably going to be the black parallel. That's sweet. Congrats to Oakland.
With the way they
Very
got
cool.
into them. Like this game, we always hear the cliches, it's a game of inches. Or this series has really been a back and forth, a couple of buckets here and there.
And Ketel Marte, Arizona.
But ultimately, Daniel Tice and Enes Kanter were huge. When you pointed out, I saw the clip and Leslie was pointing out how Kemba Walker was beating up, going over the screen. All of the extra effort. Well, the bigs being able to beat up and contest and switch out. And Enes Kanter and Daniel Tice giving them 25 and 16 with
St. Louis.
the Boston Celtics tonight.
Junior Fernandez rookie card.
We talked about this, and again, having played in
That's
any of these
unsold.
playoff series where, like we talked about,
Let's see. Houston, Carlos Correa.
This environment, when we saw the Clippers, I think
For
in the
Oakland,
fourth quarter,
we have a Matt Chapman.
because I refuse to use that word, but I understand why they lost interest, I guess is the kindest way to put it. And Boston in that first quarter, Richard, looked like maybe they had run out of
There we
gas.
go, another one.
What changed? Like, what did they
Saw this
do
earlier.
finding that gear?
Juan Soto.
Even said, hey, we're on the platform right now. We're in that space.
Double time for the Nets. Again, guys, I'll go over a recap of what you guys got. Individual recap, since there's such little interest tonight. I'll sort it by team for you guys real fast. Domingo Leyba. When we're all done here.
They did a great job of clamping down on the Miami Heat shooters, and that was really different from the game. Can they get that better? Ooh, I don't know. This one's going to be tough. You know,
Oakland. Ramon Laureano.
The Miami Heat still win this series. It's just hard for me to figure out if it's going to be in 6 or 7. But I'm very
We have Honus Wagner for Pittsburgh. There we go, Chuck.
Continue to fight to get one more win in this series.
It's definitely good to scap up some of these old school teams that have been around for 100 years. Get the Roberto Clementes, the Honus Wagners.
You know, I can't go razor, so I have to go, you know, little T outliners that help. So I have to go a little bit more off.
Clayton Kershaw.
I just want to tell you, I am so proud to be a part of the ball.
Another Cleveland card. Carlos Santana. It's red.
I appreciate that. We got Stanford Steve back over there too, getting a look at him.
I would say, needless to say, I think Cleveland's winning this break.
Take the jib. Get off that shot. We can't besmirch this look of me and Richard as clean as we are. I appreciate you, sir. You elevate us when you share your time with us, and I'm grateful. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Always.
And Robbie Ray, Arizona.
He talked about some technique. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. You want to use the blade? You got to use the blade. All right, let's do our research on how to get things going.
Which was the variation?
12-point comeback by Maxi Wallace.
Which one do you mean? I'm very unfamiliar with this set. So if I miss something, please let me know. Oh, okay. Yoshi Tsugo. Tampa Bay.
Everything you want and more. And I've been hosting a show. I don't know who won. I don't want to know. We'll find out together. Also,
Well, hopefully we get one. I mean, we pulled 2 out of 25s. I mean, that's got to be pretty hard to pull. Nelson Cruz, Minnesota.
I know people love the dish remote. It's great.
Adrian Morjong for the second time tonight. San Diego. We got Christian Yelich, power card.
The lights down and still access their DVR. Actually, some people could absolutely use it.
And for the Yanks,
The new dish voice remote.
this guy with the giant fist.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here to make dinner time a little easier. Meal times can be overwhelming, especially when you're trying to work, parent, and help with the schooling all at once. So let us help with KFC's $20 fill-ups. It's like a home-cooked meal you don't have to cook. Drive-thru's open and we'll get contactless delivery.
We got Reese Hoskins on the front. For Philly. Philly was unsold, right? Yep. And Joey Lucchesi. Carlos Santana again. This one's the base this time. A backwards Nolan Ryan for Houston. It's a red parallel. That should be a few bucks, I would think. And JT Realmuto. Yeah, the biggest rookies that we hit so far were the Gavin Lux and the Kyle Lewis. Let's see what else we can find in here. And then the Jesus Luzardo was nice. Josh Hader. Mike Yastrzemski, San Francisco.
Now at Men's Warehouse, shirts start at $89. Plus shirts start at $99. Now lower prices all day everything. It's helping you. It's just our style. Men's Warehouse.
Jeff Bagwell, Houston. We got a backwards Chipper Jones. That's a nice one. Is that a variation? I thought I saw a different Chipper Jones card in here. I could be completely mistaken, of course.
Now's the time to try something new. We've got the selection of styles to make it happen. Now at Men's Warehouse.
Any specific way you know what a variation is?
$99. Now lower prices all day.
You just gotta know what the normal ones look like.
Men's Warehouse.
Sports Center continues.
Yeah.
Until 12:30, as promised, Kemba Walker joins us once again. And Kemba, congratulations on the victory tonight.
Makes sense.
Professionals, you guys know what is required here.
And Sheldon Luis for Oakland.
Is there anything that has to be said collectively to the group that helps fuel what we saw in that third quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
As one of the leaders of the team.
See if I can even read a serial number on these.
Just calm down. Settle down. You know, we were rushing, bickering, getting frustrated, trying to win the game in one possession.
If I was to guess, that says 3-5-3.
You know, whatever the outcome, you know, just make sure we play hard. And
On the back of the normal ones.
play hard, we fought as much as we can, and, you know, got back to playing Celtics basketball.
Here's our widescreen card. Another Dodger. This one's Mookie Betts.
In your mind, what does that mean? What's reflected by playing Celtic basketball?
Playing hard. You know,
That's
there's
it.
not much to it. You know, guys, a lot of guys who's been through this organization, you know, they're known for, you know, playing extremely hard, you know, fighting every possession, you know, like it's their last. And we haven't been doing that. But, you know, tonight we did. You know, Miami, they're a great team. And you have to fight against those guys. And, you know, I thought we did that.
It's really easy, Kemba, to look at 41 in the third
What's
quarter,
that?
which is a whole bunch of points.
The
and
Chipper
say,
Jones?
"Wow, you guys went nuts on offense." Yeah.
Or the Mookie Betts?
Tim Legler showed what you guys were doing, you in particular, on the defensive end. I wonder how much did what you did on that end lead to what came on the other end?
No question. The defensive end
Mookie
was
Betts
key
is
for us.
39442. No way.
Limit those guys with one shot.
It says code.
You know, just get the ball
Code
down.
number.
We just made the right plays, made the extra pass, and you know, guys were being extremely poised.
Could the variations just always be on the widescreen cards?
Steve mentioned this, and I
Or
think
there
it makes sense.
definitely are variation widescreen
Let's
cards?
say the UConn days when you guys went on that crazy run, I want to see you play on like Tuesday in the Garden. Like the mentality was, we got to win every game if we want to go. And, like we have to win every game, and you did. How much does the mentality change, Kemba? Just winning this one, like the 3-1 hole.
Regular widescreens at 357?
How much does one win change the outlook?
Yeah, I guess I could say a 357 on the back of that one.
There's no point.
Yeah, this is certainly not 357. You can probably see.
Those guys still are in control of the series.
Oh, not very good right there, but
You know, like I said, you know, we got to continue to play Celtics basketball, which is
442.
to fight, which is to not quit, do whatever we can to win a basketball game. And we're going to continue to do that.
The Mookie's a base card.
Last big picture thought about just what it is to see young guys grow. And I got to remind myself that these guys that are doing big time things are really, really young men. And I just wonder, as you watch what they're doing, what you're seeing as they get more comfortable with this stage and what's required.
It's special. It's special. You know, it's been special being around those guys all year. You you know, JT, you know, he puts the work in. JB puts the work in. Those guys they love to compete. They love to get better. And you can see it. And then, you know, you got guys like Marcus Smart. You know, he's a young guy as well. And he needs credit as well. He brings a different type of mentality to his team.
Randy Rosarena.
It's
there you go.
To be around those three guys. You know, I've been having a blast being around those guys all year. And, you know, I just want to continue it.
Well, it is kind of like those UConn days in the tournament, like all you want, right? When you're in the middle of a run, is one more.
George Springer.
That's all you want. And you guys have. Well, you got
for Cleveland, we got Shane Bieber.
Kemba, as always, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you.
And our next card, which is not backwards. Ooh. Check that out. They didn't want to flip that backwards. They wanted you to see that up in front. We got Bo Bichette, red. Check that guy out.
That's the largest comeback that they have made when facing elimination, and they will be playing on Sunday night. Game 6.
Man, I love these cards that look like this. With the monuments in the background. That's so cool. Stadium Club did a really, really good job with the photography.
Game 3, Lightning down to 2-1, but on the power play, Brayden Point, who had the earlier goal to get him on. Steve, these people do things that don't make any damn sense. See a point, right there? On point. We could never do any of this.
And another Matt Olson.
Lightning tied at 2. Corey Perry. Wow, he's there to scrap it in. Scrape it in, scrap it in, whatever the hell he did. It's just a scramble. That play is what this game was. Vasilevsky takes it in, Perry gets it on. It's what game here. As it looks like for sure they're going to take the big lead.
Luis Arias.
Vasilevsky's able to get the pad on it there.
Is that another one?
3-2.
Certainly is. Another.
And the Lightning have tied it up.
Kyle Lewis.
To the third. Barbanegi. He's going to score, but Govan.
Number 2.
All right, wait, and then it lift that leg up. The make the save. Score remains tied.
You gotta assume one of these Kyle Lewis's gotta be worth at least $10. We got 2 of them. Got Jordan Yamamoto. Rookie card for Miami. Eloy Jimenez. Power Zone. For the White Sox. And a Tony Gwynn for San Diego.
Stars are going to stay in the fight. And this goal was felt like it was going to happen in like a minute. Pavelski fires it. Ends up deflected on a shot defense. Pavelski 12 was tied at 4 in overtime. After a penalty on Ben.
Alkaline, Detroit. Jose Altuve for Houston. We have Jose Abreu for the White Sox. For the Cardinals, in the wings, Jack Flaherty. And for the Blue Jays, Hyunjin Ryu. Another Jesus Luzardo. Very nice for Oakland.
Exactly right. It completely changes the way the game is being played. I always laugh. I call them turning points. I usually put a Bears name in front of it, and then they say turning point. And that's exactly what this was. Brayden Point comes behind the net. There's one pass. Look at the puck. That's the most important thing.
Luis Castillo, Cincy.
He beats Dickinson to the net and scores a goal when the puck was up behind the Tampa end about 15 seconds ago. You can't give up a goal late.
MLN.
Look at the second period. 1 minute left in the period.
Hank Aaron.
Comes across, there's that power play we were talking. Ford gets this one. There's no way this should happen at this time.
Milwaukee Braves.
Find a way to stop it. And that's what happened in
So that would go to Atlanta, I would think.
But the turning point always worked in favor of Tampa Bay. They should have been gone.
For the Cubbies.
It should have been 4-2, 5-2 going into
We got Ernie Banks.
in the first period with less than 30 seconds left. That completely changed. The game was 2-0 at the time. Then it was 2-1. You're going in period. You're feeling good about yourself. The coach is coaching you up, and you're ready to go and get the second period.
In the
Now,
photographer's
the
proof.
same thing could have happened. It could have been 4-2 going into the dressing room before the third period.
Ernie.
What we saw was the 3-2.
And for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
For Dallas, all those game changers are going in favor of Tampa Bay. Hardware works, the left yard guy. That's what Tampa Bay's getting right now.
A few more packs left. And we'll do our individual team recap. Let's do a quick little pass, make sure I didn't miss any of your guys' cards. We got Chris Bryant.
If you're Dallas, what do you tell yourself to create the belief that you can earn another game after tomorrow? And they do play tomorrow.
Detroit, Travis Demeritte. Michael Baez. San Diego. There you go. Another one, back to back. San Diego, Joey Lucchesi. That's the red parallel.
Give your kids a hug, but you gotta sell that you have a chance. You gotta sell that we can still win this thing, and that's what the coaches will be doing tonight and tomorrow afternoon.
Real quick, is it better or worse that it's you'd have no time to think about it?
And a Dario Agrizal, Detroit. Okay, 3 more packs.
And they're doing the same thing. Dallas is just again trying to put together enough points to win one game. That's all they're looking at, one game.
Well, we know they've got. This is a team that's not going to go down.
Noma.
I appreciate you. Thanks for the time.
Veritek. Repetitive. And we got Trevor Story for Colorado. Brendan McKay, Emperor of the Zone, rookie card.
Of any team in any single postseason, the only team with more than 90
there you go.
is the last team from Canada to hoist the Stanley Cup. That's professional stretching. It is just after midnight here. Hi, I'm Scott Bartelt. This is Sports Center.
And for Cleveland, another Jose Ramirez.
With you until the bottom of the hour. If you were just joining us, we follow the team from the Celtics. Miami was trying to get back to the finals for the 6th time. And they've been very good in game 6 when they're up 3 games to 1 or game 5. So not great at math, Steve. Not my strength.
Bobby Bradley for Cleveland. I would say Cleveland won this break. Andrew Benintendi for Boston. We got a Luke Voigt. It's a pretty looking card there. Let's check. Yeah, 357. Luke Voigt. Backwards, Ryan Zimmerman. That's the black parallel for the Nationals. There you go, Chuck.
It all stemmed from the effort on the defensive end, which led to a 41-point quarter. Jaylen Brown on the lay-in there. Marcus Smart with a 3 to tie the game at 60.
Mike Clevenger. And the last pack, and then we'll do the recap, guys. That's a nice one. On the front. Oh, there's something nice in here. Ronald Acuna Jr. I know there's other things nice in here as well, but there's something nice in the middle. So we got Ronald Acuna leading off. Then for the Cubbies, Robel Garcia. All right. Nice card, up and coming. Ander, you're killing it tonight, buddy.
Lead back to 11. Same guy, same spot.
A lot of Padre cards.
That's right. Back-to-back triples, lead swelling to 14.
There's 2 cards here. Oh, that's nice too. Jeez. Sweet. I'll take a look afterwards. Fernando Tatis, Stadium Club Chrome card. Very cool.
Too many shots I should have made. Yeah, put that one in there.
It's not everybody.
Gavin Lux.
It can feel like that at times, but it's definitely not okay. And so much as a whole, we all understand that because nobody was playing the way that we're supposed to play, the way that we have to play in order for us to win. Nobody. And for him to say that, I respect it. I love him for it. But he can't do it by himself. He gotta be that way.
Yeah.
That's a long fight.
I mean, I have a lot of Stadium Club, so we'll probably end up seeing one.
We sacrifice so much.
Or 2 with those odds. Trent Grisham.
So, if anything, we wanted to go out.
I have a lot of Stadium Club.
I can't help but laugh at that. We've been here a long ass time. Andrew joins us. I'm sure you can relate to that idea of having been there for quite a while. And I feel like so often we have been asking you about Boston's state of mind after a loss. And Miami has not had to do a whole lot of self-reflection. They have largely cruised through these playoffs. Some tight wins, yes, but they had a loss where they kind of wondered what went wrong. How'd they react to this night?
Well, you just heard a little bit of it, Scott. You could see, I was standing in the room with Bam Adebayo, and he was putting all of that weight on his shoulders. And you could see how disappointed he was in himself. And so I asked him, sensing that he might be a fellow perfectionist like I am, I said, are you the type of player, like perhaps a Giannis Antetokounmpo, who goes back into the gym after a game like this and recreates every shot you missed,
Okay,
every
so those are all your guys right there.
Or because you only have a day in between, are you going to be
Just double check these here.
watch the film? And he said he's going to go get back in the gym. It might not be tonight, but he's going to go get back in the gym a little bit later. He's going to go watch that film.
Yep,
But he said
see?
it's a balance because they have such a tight turnaround between
Just
games.
on there.
He cannot be fatigued.
Philly.
And he was wearing that sleeve on his arm that he seemed to injure at the end of the previous game, of Game 4. He said that was fine. He said it wasn't bothering him. But you got to remember what Jimmy said about not letting him put that blame on Bam. This is a team that they want to do it by committee, and in fact, Bam did his media before Jimmy. He stood outside
these real fast,
waiting
just
for
make
Jimmy
sure.
to come out so that they could walk out together. These guys, they want to do this together. They've said over and over, Jimmy has, it's not about one individual guy. Eric Spoelstra said that this is not a team that necessarily has a reliable guy who can go off for 50 points. It's all about what the little things. And at the end of the day, they just know that tonight they didn't have all of those little things, especially on the defensive end. And Bam Adebayo ended up putting that on himself.
Man, Malik, it's so interesting. Ask Kemba about the young guys on their side. Bam's so young, and this is to have that sort of old head mentality about being a perfectionist. I think that speaks well for both sides about the kind of level of professionalism that those guys all bring to the floor. Appreciate you, Malik, as always. We'll talk again soon, okay?
Thanks for having me, Scott.
Always enjoy. Bam's certainly not the only reason that the Heat fell in this game. The Heat couldn't buy one from deep. 7-36 from beyond the arc. They posted their worst marks of the postseason from 3.
Just going through the stacks, making sure I didn't miss any of your cards, and then I'm going to go over a little recap for you guys.
Our pal Spencer Hall joins us to talk about the SEC playing on Saturday. What's the most interesting game?
I think I did. Here we go. I did put the Sean Murphy in the wrong pile, so just wanted to verify.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more.
Clayton Kershaw on the rolling stack. Tampa Bay, Oakland, San Diego, Oakland, Baltimore, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Yankees, Cubbies, San Diego, Chicago. Okay, we're all set now.
Shipped to one of our trusted independent installers for safe, easy installation. Right now, you can get this special offer when you buy a set of 4 select Bridger tires. For details, go to TireRack.com/GetReadyGet80. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. Give us the fall frenzy. It's a postseason we've never seen before. Anything can happen. Give us the Wild Card Series. It begins Tuesday on ESPN and ABC.
It's here. The moment that will define you. So think of this moment as your moment.
Be right with you guys. Tampa Bay, Oakland. Most of these cards that are in the case are probably going to get a sleeve too, so the other way around. Sorry, most of these ones that are in a sleeve are probably going to get a case too. Baltimore, the Yankees, Chicago, San Diego, Chicago, Oakland, and San Diego. Okay. So Chuck, starting off with you, buddy. We got 2 Baltimore cards. Austin Hayes and a Trey Mancini. That's all we got tonight for Baltimore. For the Yankees, we got Gary Sanchez. Got Luke Voigt. Got Don Mattingly. Gleyber Torres in the wings. Lou Gehrig. And an Aaron Judge. Okay, for Oakland, got a lot of Oakland cards here. Seth Brown rookie card. Matt Chapman. We got a Ramon Laureano. Sheldon Neuse. Matt Olson. AJ Puck rookie card. Jesus Luzardo, followed by a Jesus Luzardo and a Sean Murphy black parallel. Okay, for Pittsburgh, Honus Wagner. Okay, and for Washington, you got a Juan Soto, another Juan Soto, and a Ryan Zimmerman black. Okay, Bry with the Cubs. We got Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber. Yu Darvish. Chris Bryant. You got Javi Baez. Red. Adbert Alzolay rookie card. Robel Garcia rookie card. And our Ernie Banks photographer proof. For our new guy, Ander. Oh, sorry, Bri. Let me get to Tampa first. Charlie Morton. Randy Arozarena. In a case and out of a case. We have Emperors of the Zone, Blake Snell. Another Emperors of the Zone, Brendan McKay rookie card. And a Yoshi Tsugo. So that wasn't too bad for those two teams. And for San Diego, crushed it tonight, Joey Lucchesi. We got an Andres Munoz rookie card. Got Adrian Morjong, Joey Lucchesi, Tony Gwynn, Michael Baez rookie card, Adrian Morjong rookie card, Fernando Tatis Jr., Joey Lucchesi red, this beautiful Stadium Club Chrome Fernando Tatis Jr., and a Trent Grisham base rookie card.
Untold lists of interesting storylines from the SEC West, any of which would be an appropriate answer. Which is most interesting to you?
So there you go. Yeah, they look nice for sure. I'm into them. I'm about them. That Keston Hero was a nice one, the refractor. We had a nice refractor the other night too. I forget who it was. Certainly a really nice refractor though. So Bri, you got a free wheel spin if you want it.
As I've watched the games that have been played to date, as much as I love it, they're just flat. No sport needs the pageantry of the band and the people and the tailgate.
If not, we can always save it for a rainy day.
If the SEC games are
okay, do you want MLB only? Do you want NBA?
You're right. They're going to be missing something. Like,
yeah, spins.
Is one of the reasons that,
absolutely.
In the big conferences.
Whatever it lands on? Okay.
They will be missing something. I think there's a nice little commonality.
Hold on a second.
For me, it's almost
just gotta load it.
It's going to feel
Here it goes.
a little bit different because
try that again.
Like the rest of us,
there it is.
One day at a time. That's it. One day at a time.
Agreed. And I'll tell you what has been a blessing.
And before we spin it, I'll just go over the other ones that we also got as well. We got the Nolan Ryan widescreen, the Mookie Betts widescreen, and the Sandy Koufax widescreen. The other ones that I cased up immediately. Gavin Lux Bash. Let me go back down. Gavin Lux. Ronald Acuna Jr. base. We got the Kyle Lewis rookie card. We got the Bo Bichette red. That's a nice card. Artist proof Chipper Jones, or photographer's proof. We have Nolan Ryan red. Red Carlos Santana. We got this Jose Ramirez that's numbered to 25. Incredibly. Got this Mike Schmidt photographer proof. Alex Young red. Gavin Lux base. This beautiful Keston Hira Stadium Club Chrome refractor. That card just pops. I mean, that's got to be some money. It's like a hologram too, almost. And there's Bob Feller. There's the other one that's numbered to 25.
To play this NFL season,
Another Kyle Lewis.
experts developing safety protocols.
Bobby Bradley red and an Anthony Rendon red. So definitely some nice cards in tonight's break. I didn't sleeve a lot of the rookies and stuff yet.
The entire NFL family doing their part to protect each other.
Here we go. Let's get it. Good luck. Number 20. Well, number 20 is MLB 2 Archives Packs.
Introducing Wendy's new pretzel bacon up cheeseburger. Nothing will distract you from the pretzel bun and beer cheese. Not even all the comments or the big posting of your pretzel bacon up cheeseburger. Download the app to order ahead and get
Okay. Archives. Yeah, absolutely. Monty Irvin? Huh? No idea who that is. Deion Sanders? All right. Right away. Bo strikes again.
We already met.
Oh, yeah. So you guys are like a thing?
Yeah. No.
I mean, no.
No.
Are we fighting? Oh my god, this is our first fight.
You got it, man. As soon as I'm done with this, we'll spin it up for NBA for you. Sean Murphy.
I can't think back.
You've got big plans for your
How is Maddie doing tonight?
and constant contact
Whit Merrifield,
to connect with customers
DJ LeMahieu,
and sell more of
Willie Stargell,
with email marketing, online stores, and more to help you do more
Anthony Rizzo Jerky,
so you can keep
Reese Hoskins,
without slowing down.
George Springer,
With constant contact
Javi Baez,
free today.
That guy you heard today screaming.
well, that was a Mets card, so it can't be in the 50s.
470 days
Mr. Sunshine,
with an ACL injury.
Ernie Banks.
He was able to practice.
I mean, he could have played in the 50s, but he didn't play for the Mets in the 50s.
Steve Kerr said he didn't expect Thompson to be in great
Mets
shape.
started in 62.
Presence provided a big jolt of energy, and he was moving well. From a Bay Area player coming back from an injury to several who are dealing with injuries. In the
Keston
NFL
Hiura.
Finals announced Jimmy Garoppolo and George Kittle will miss Sunday's game against the Giants. Back-to-back weeks in the New York area. That means Nick Mullins will be under center for the Niners. He was 3-5 as a starter in 2018 when Garoppolo went down with a knee injury. One of those 5 losses came against the Giants. Mullins will be
It's funny, my service writer was playing
due to injury along with Justin Herbert.
an old Frank Rizzo.
Jeff Driscoll, who came in.
I forget what it was. It was something about his mother.
Won't be easy sledding for these three. They're
Michael
all
Baez,
top half of the league.
rookie card. Nico Horner, rookie card.
Now to those who catch passes for a living, Devontae Adams doubtful for Green Bay.
Pretty straight pack so far.
To these
Bo Bichette and Nico Horner.
Aaron Rodgers' top target missed practice all week with a hand.
You could donate the other pack. It'd still be alright.
Minnesota week 1 a career high. On the other side of that, Saints receiver Michael Thomas.
Pretty sharp pack there. Trevor Hoffman and Harrison Bader.
be without Henry Ruggs III, the rookie, out for the game against New England due to knee and hamstring injuries. Last week, Jared Waller was considered questionable for that one. Now, what do all these players have in common? Well, they're fantasy football players as well. David Andrews,
Marcus Stroman,
the New England Patriots center. Jake Laser reported
Aaron Hicks,
Andrews has surgery on a broken knuckle, and he'll be
Rafael Iglesias, Polar Bear.
It's the old fantasy reality conversation. And the reality of the week 3 impact of the injuries is that it extends far beyond the players you're trying to figure out who you're going to have to
Jose Altuve,
fill in for other fantasy teams.
Ahmed Rosario,
Right, don't sprint if you have a hamstring issue. Major League Baseball
DH Chris Davis, Fernando Tatis Jr., very nice, Eduardo Escobar, Bobby Bradley B squared, Sheldon Neuse, Jeff Bagwell, Just Dingers, Will Smith and Max Muncy, Joe Morgan, Rough Ned Odor, Aaron Nola, Bryce Harper, and a Kyle Seager. I pulled a nice numbered Bryce Harper the other night. So that was 75. It's pretty nice. Oh, look. A manager yelling at an ump for calling bad balls. Get your fucking shit together. This shit matters. Yep. That's why you need robot umps. Right there. Like, it does matter. Oh, he pegs him in the back. Dumbass. My God. Yeah, not too bad, Bri. That was pretty nice. Nice 36 cards for you. So I'll add these ones to your stack over here. Meanwhile, the Red Bull, the Phillies lost what they got, and the Brewers lost. They got that. Now they're trying to beat Minnesota. That's Mike Moustakas, who hits his 7th home run. The umps are bad. They're always historically bad. I mean, I should not know who Angel Hernandez is. I do, though, because he's synonymous for being terrible against the Mets. He is just the worst umpire ever. And they grade these umps, you know. I would be okay if what they did, okay, well, here you go. Use the technology to your advantage. Between every half an inning, go out to the ump and say, okay, you made this call correct, you made this call correct, look how bad you made this call. Look how far outside this was, and show them the video and be like, fix that. And if they get better over time, then that's great. But if they don't get better, get rid of them. They're ruining the game. Yeah, he's the worst. And he gets yelled at all the time because he is terrible. Angel Hernandez is the worst of all time. All right, let's spin it up. I can't make that up, Brian. I can't even make that up. You know, like I said, I've been out of the loop. I've been working long hours. I come here, I do this. I don't get a chance. I get to watch basically one game, whatever game's on. It's usually the basketball game. So, number 10, MLB. I mean, they grade these umps and they give them a report card. Why not just go between innings? You got time. Go out there and say, hey, look, you missed this call. Fix it. You're calling the outside strike. Fix it. You know, they do nothing like that. Make an effort. I mean, the technology is there. The technology is going to win. There's a couple of them that are really bad, you know? It's like... And most of them, not for nothing, are pretty old, too, so... I don't understand how that's the best practice. Getting a really, really old person to watch something travel 100 miles an hour. Not being ageist or anything like that, but I mean, come on. Alright. Let's see. That is 5.
Which helps us save a lot of money.
NBA Panini Mosaic Repack. Alright. So you know the drill, man. I have a lot more of it updated now. 1 through 18 are all gone. Somebody took something in the 20s the other day. There's another one that's gone too. So pick a number 1 through 100, not those numbers there. 1 through 18, 21 through 24, 33, 34, 41, 44, 52, 55, 50, 69, 77, 78, 99. And some of these umps got such a big chip on their shoulder, you know, it's like the game would be so much better. You know, there'd be no more arguments with the umps. I mean, everybody likes a good manager kicking dirt on the ump and everything, getting in his face and everything, but it's like, why do we need this? We could do without this.
Our best available video comes from Atlanta. 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, Maddie, just pick a number. 1 through 100.
Steve, I'm going to need a distance. 517.
We got just about 50% of them gone, so our odds are doubling incrementally as we're getting down to it of getting a Zion. We still have both of them in here. Staring right at them. I can see them.
John Anderson,
This is Sports Center Los Angeles. Feeling the heat, the Celtics survived. Tim Legler breaks down how Boston found the second half answer.
Maddie, you might need to refresh your stream too. Whenever you get around to picking a number here.
And is Patrick Mahomes underpaid? One opposing coach thinks so. The NFL's billion-dollar arm on Sports Center. How's it? Give me a block, baby.
69. That's on the list there. That's taken for sure. I'll highlight them quickly. You're right there. 69's gone. 1 through 18, 21 through 24, 69 right there.
And I live in a blank neighborhood. Neil is more than 6 feet, but less than 3,000 miles from me, even though we look like we're really close to friends. Cigarettes, cocktails, and basketball. Let's do it, Neil.
I hope they fumigated that office because Van Pelt did not treat it kind. All right, we got a split scroll. Let's see if Boston must split from the bubble. Thanks to Miami. The term must win often misused. In this case, a must win for Boston. The goal is to win an NBA title, but the Celtics were awful to start this game. They shot 5 for 20 in the first quarter. I looked up, it was 17-5. They were down 8 after 1. You can just see they were
74, okay. Let's take a look.
You know, it looked like Tatum looked bad like he did in that first half of the last game. But again, they were down just 8. Listen, they weren't that much better in the second quarter, but we got to show some highlights. So let's do it. Kemba Walker. That'll work. And then Tatum.
Okay, we got it. It definitely feels like there's only 10.
14 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, block shot.
Let me just prepare for that.
And then Butler to Duncan Robinson, who had 17 in the first. If you're wondering about our boy Tyler Hero, not in the highlight, had 14 points. Robinson, the most in the half in his playoff career. Remember, I think he had 18 in game 2 of the season.
So here it is.
Point game, Miami at the half. The Heat can't shoot threes. And Boston came out and just put it on him. Whenever Brown's
Okay, so we got Jared Jackson, and on the back we got 74. Prism, Joel Embiid. Like I said, it feels like there's only 10, so we'll go fishing in a second. We got Jared Jackson Jr. That's the reactive blue. We got Grant Williams. He's been getting some minutes in the playoffs. Rookie card. We got Jabari Parker reactive blue. Dylan Windler. Rookie card. Quindary Weatherspoon. Rookie card for the Spurs. We got Steven Adams. OKC. Dario Saric for the Suns. Tony Brown Jr. A got game Donovan Mitchell. And a green Joel Embiid. I like the green ones. So you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me get you 2 more.
Just on the defensive end. And that led for us to get the good looks, feeling good about ourselves. And guys getting shots. We came this far. We sacrificed so much. And we've been here for a long ass time.
We got an old school
We want to go out.
Allen Iverson.
I feel like let them on. You know, I can't. I put that game with. You know, it's not my teammates' fault. My coach's fault. It's me. There's no
And
excuses to this. I mean,
a will to win Ben Simmons.
I played terrible.
There we go.
You know, that can't happen. You know, and I know that. I feel like I like my teammates.
Bam Adebayo went 5 out of 11, and he said he lost the game for them because he played terrible. He shot 45%, 44%, and he lost the game for them, he thinks. That's craziness. No, they were just playing a little less aggressive. They were very sloppy. They could have closed them out. I mean, they broke their spirit, and then they just let Jason Tatum do whatever the hell he wants. I mean, not for nothing. He pushes off a lot, but you gotta get on him a little better than that.
Since Larry Bird in '87, Larry Legend talking for the Heat. Led by as many as 12 there. It's the 18th time they've lost a lead by double digits, the most in the NBA this season. Tim Legler is here to distill his detailed notes on Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals into something that we, the laymen, can understand about basketball and why the Celtics won the game. Legs. Neil said in first half, the Celtics looked tentative. They looked like maybe they wanted to go home. In the second half, they were emotional. They were gritty. They looked like a team that wanted to go to Game 6.
Oh, that's why I'm not getting alerts, because I'm in my personal account, not my PayPal account. Hold on. Not my business account, I should say.
Was a team that just wanted to fight, not ready to go home. And they turned it around really first defensively. I'm going to get right into it because this is a pretty detailed tape. I'll tell you all of the things that you need to do in a great defensive possession. First, they communicate. Look at Marcus Smart right here. He's pointing, he's yelling, he's talking, letting Kemba Walker know when this dribble handoff takes place, we're going to run this switch, and you're going to be out here early. You're not going to be back to give up the three-point shots. That's the first thing. Perfectly done right there. Second thing, take a look at Daniel Tice. He is screaming at Kemba Walker. There's a screen coming to trigger the coverage they want, which is the jump on the high side.
Yeah, no, Hero's
Hero's
a monster. He was very tentative tonight.
Throws it back to him, and again, very few guys are going to make this effort 2 times in a row, but he does it.
It was very, very strange.
You actually do trigger the switch because Dragic takes the ball all the way down to the baseline. So here you go. Now Tice is executing a switch, which puts Kevin Walker.
Everybody was in foul trouble early. You know, the refs really tried to put handcuffs on everybody at the beginning of the game, which makes me feel like they were really pushing for a Game 6. And I know for a fact that there's a lot of that shit going on. At least there was in the past. I know for a fact. Okay? No doubt about it that they could very easily still be doing it. You know, there could be point shaving going on. I mean, really, in the first half, both teams played terribly. And as Boston started playing good, Miami just shut down. And they really didn't do anything in the third quarter. You know, Miami had a big lead, and then they had a big deficit in the third quarter. So, yeah, seriously, I tell everybody about 2002 or 2003, whatever it was. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. The fourth quarter, it was like something like the Lakers shot 29 free throws to Sacramento's 2. You know, they actually had a good team, a good enough team to push out the Lakers. They had Vlade, they had point guard there, Mike Bibby. You know, when he got that foul call, and he broke his nose on Kobe's elbow, and he got the foul called on him. You know, that was ridiculous. You know, Funderburk or whatever, a guy that they just literally brought in to get fouls on Shaq, had like 4 or 5 fouls in the first half.
And as you touched on, Tice Big, there were 15 points and 13 boards. Okay.
No, but it was all about, you know, making money, revenue for the Lakers. They wanted Lakers versus Boston. They always pushed Boston. You know, they had a really good team with Rondo, with Allen, with Garnett, you know, and Paul Pierce. Now, that was a good team, but they definitely had some help along the way. There's no doubt about that. But Allen Iverson, I mean, it's proven that they said they were going to, okay, well, he gives the refs the business, so we're going to mistreat him. We're going to have a very short fuse with him. And this is like instructions coming from the top, saying we're going to shut down Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson making it to the finals that one year, that proves how good he is, because they didn't want him in there. They did everything they could to prevent him from making the finals, and they still did. I think that was Iguodala's first year. Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, Steph Curry nowadays, you know, that's what watching today's game, it was really making me mad about how Jason Tatum pushes off on every play. Every play. And it really makes me respect Kevin Durant that much better as, in my opinion, the best basketball player that's ever lived. Just due to the fact that he doesn't need to do dirty things like push off to get open. He creates space all on his own. So if you're looking at just pure basketball player, you know, LeBron has the body type over everybody to just manhandle people, and that's how he gets hits. You know, he has definitely accumulated a jump shot more recently. You know, I think he should still get his free throws in check. It's a 15-foot unguarded shot. It's really not that difficult. It's the same thing every time. It's the only thing that's constant in basketball.
And Gonzalez goes deep. Nick Senzel, former Tennessee Volunteer.
The only thing in basketball that you know is going to be 100% consistent.
The sun is good. More is better. 7 and 8. That one off Colina. And the Reds, 7-2 winners. And then Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, I mean, they spread the floor. You got centers shooting threes, which creates bigger gaps when you drive the lane. You know, it's harder to even help. You know, some of these teams playing zone defense, I think that's the way to do it. When I play, I try to tell people do zone. It's just that much easier to cover everybody's tracks. You can let a defender go by and it's not a big deal. Whereas in you playing man-to-man, you let your defender go by, that's a problem. Because if somebody comes over, you're setting up a wide-open three. You're either giving them a dunk or there's a wide-open three. And nowadays, with the shooters they have nowadays, people can hit the wide-open three. So everybody can shoot the rock nowadays, except for Ben Simmons. He's a very unique player that can be controlled and stopped. All you gotta do is get out in front of him, get him in foul trouble, he commits a couple charges, it's done. You know, to have a guy like that as your point guard that can't control the ball in fourth quarter situations because all they have to do is foul him and send him to the line.
Burger King has people to describe the Whopper by heart.
I know. I was really looking forward to Oklahoma City moving on because I think they would have given them a big problem with Steven Adams. I think Steven Adams could have combated LeBron and Anthony Davis a lot better. I think having Steven Adams guarding him on the outside would have maybe put him in check a little bit more. So I was really rooting for OKC. I really think they got screwed out of that. They really should have won. But once again, what's the bigger market, Oklahoma City or Houston? What's going to get people watching? LeBron versus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or LeBron versus James Harden? And oh boy, that was a pretty pointless series there. They win the first game and then forget about it, get blown out.
So what are you waiting for? John Stamos didn't get you a scarf.
I'll finish, Jane.
And that's the biggest problem. I mean, just LeBron being able to do whatever the hell he wants during the game.
Did you hear this though?
You know, LeBron James will get his first foul in the fourth quarter pretty much every game. Okay. If you don't have 3 fouls in the fourth quarter, that means you're not playing hard enough.
Capital One knows life doesn't update you about your credit card. So we email the Capital One assistant, looks out for charges that might surprise you, and helps you fix them. Another way Capital One is
But yeah,
for your money, you're not.
that should wrap it up for tonight, unless anybody wants anything. Oh yeah, no doubt about that. You know, that's like I said, I hope, I can pray that one day, what's up, Joe? That one day they'll go to the robot umps.
You've got big plans for your small business, and Constant Contact's email marketing tools make it easy to stay connected with customers, so you can do more business online without the heavy lifting.
There you go, Joe, on the right hand side.
Try it free today.
I just picked up some more Allen and Ginter. Nothing NBA wise.
What'd you think about what you saw in Game 4 between the Stars and Lightning, Coach?
I have a Chronicles break tomorrow. Oh yeah, everything's going me.
forget.
Work's kicking my ass a little bit, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Tampa Bay up 2-1 in the series.
It's a good gig.
2-1 early second, and it's Alex Kalor. This is like the hockey version of the bounce pass off the defender's stick. Braden Point's second, coach.
Braden Point's playing so well. Turn's a big playoff performer, always has been. That's right there. His
Allen and Ginter blaster.
He continues his torrid pace.
Okay.
Sagan and Perry, because they both have cups on their resume. It's Sagan to Perry in the lead.
I think I have one within arm's reach.
Exactly right. Sagan's had a tough finals. Hasn't played well.
Yeah, I do.
Regular presence of mind, just whipped it back in front of the net. You know the goaltender got it. He wasn't good early in this game.
There was one at a Walmart today. I couldn't believe it. I go to my local Walmart every single day and find nothing every single day. And they had one Allen and Ginter blaster. And they had a couple packs. A couple fat packs and then regular packs. Value pack. 3 packs plus 5 exclusive gold parallel cards. And then the more value packs. And then the regular packs.
He competes so hard, you know, we just love him. They know he's not the most talented goaltender, but he just gives them so much character.
How about Victor Hedman? This isn't going to show up in the box score, but he saves the score.
Not one of the best games Victor Hedman's had. Yeah, he was almost normal in this game. He was on
Really?
a lot of goals against.
I haven't really opened too much of it yet. I mean, they got these weird cards. I don't know how I'm going to send them out to you. That's why I've kind of been like holding off on them a little bit.
Yeah, he's back in the net and he's flat along the line. He's got to be out a little bit more to make that net a little smaller. That was a gate on the left side of the net right there, and it ended up going in there. Too bad.
Pavelski plays bumper pool, goes off Shattenkirk, his second, coach.
And you're exactly right. That's why they got Pavelski to score big goals at key times and teach the young guys how to win in the playoffs. That is right. Big goals at big times, and you got one.
Tied it at 4. Lightning never lose in overtime, or so it seems. Ben, it was a botched call on a tripping penalty, and it ends up costing him the power play for the Lightning's on fire. Shattenkirk.
Yeah, perfect shot by Shattenkirk. I can't believe he got through. Dick Ben's in the penalty box. He's the leader. He's the conscience of this team. He's going to be crushed with that goal going in. But Shattenkirk's a solid play specialist. That's why they got him.
All right, let's get this cracked open for you.
Big goal for Shattenkirk.
Now the Lightning win 5-4. They go up 3-1 in the series. They're going to go back to
Nice.
back nights, which is unusual, especially during a Stanley Cup final. Coach not saying which goalie he's going to go with in Game 5. So you're the coach. You going with Hudobin, Ottinger, or Ben Bishop?
There it is right there. 48 cards.
Well, the last time he put Ben Bishop in, I think he gave up 4 goals in the first period. Ottinger is such a young fella. It's almost inconceivable that you throw him to the Wolves like that. I think you stay with Khudobin. You watch the game.
Was Topps Chrome on the list in the top 10, I hope?
But I can't believe that you're going to put the kid in place of him. So I think Khudobin will end up playing. That's the problem. He's not playing the whole game.
Has to be.
He's just starting. They got to get him to play the whole game. So, but again, they love playing for him because he competes so hard. I think that's one of the
Oh, nice.
factors is how hard he competes.
Aaron Norris. Goal is a rule.
I know they have cut signatures in this, they claim.
Well, since you asked, A. Cole Long is from Hawaii. B. The postseason winning the National East means the Marlins and Phillies will fight for that second place.
Yeah, you get pig and you get cow. You get all sorts of weird stuff in this.
Phil's lost to Tampa, so it's win and in for Miami. Leaves the action totally take a dive, right? How about Derek Jeter, who has totally never had
We'll definitely get some interesting things. I just got to figure out how to send out those little tiny mini cards. Sure, I'll just go in a case and a sleeve, but
Aaron Judge is coming up. Come on, Aaron Judge, there you are, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3 strikes. Ooh, maybe a
I guess I got to check the backs of these too. Well, that one could be just an insert, but we'll find out. I know there's a mini card in there too. There's the mini card. I love watching Joe Torre lose his mind. Not Joe Torre, Joe Girardi. We got Tommy Edman. I'll bring this down a little bit for you. We got Tommy Edman.
2003, and they would do it on the 4th anniversary of the death of Jose Fernandez.
Jorge Alfaro. Goose. Allen and Ginter long ball. Bagwell. That's the first time I've seen one of those. Our mini card is a Steve Carlton.
What we went through, and then to do this on his day, what a feeling, right? And these guys, not to mention what these guys have been through, what we've been through as a group and as an organization the last couple of years.
And a Nolan Arenado.
Fighting back and kind of getting beat up last year, and these guys are believing in themselves.
Long ball.
I mean, they lost all that time
Jeff
to carve
Bagwell.
all those games. They had to play so many in such a short time. And by any measure, talk about getting beat up. Marlo's team was the worst ever to rebound with a playoff berth the following season. They went 57-105 last year, winning just 35% of their games.
Give me a double check. Giants Padres. San Francisco took the first game 5-4. This is the second game, third inning, tied. Fernando Tatis. Azuña. Jeff Samardzija down to South Bend.
We got Willie McCovey for the Giants. Nice. Shane Bieber. Jack Flaherty for the Cards. Our mini is Los Angeles. That's Sean Green. I know him. Old school. Sean Green. The slowest man alive. Debut to remember. Nico Horner rookie card. That's nice. Very cool. A debut to remember. That's an insert. And Salvador Perez. I gotta just check the backs of these ones once again. I was told about the backs. Nope, everything looks normal.
Still to come on SportsCenter. How do we get to Game 6? Reliving the Eastern Conference Finals through Travis Scott's franchise. We got tunes. $450 million, not enough. Who's saying Patrick Mahomes deserves even more cake before they face off on Monday Night Football on ESPN? And Jim Mora's pick to win the SEC may not surprise you, but this might. The team
Rafael Devers.
and Colt Wallace from Hawaii. That's all up next.
Blake Snell. We got Mo Vaughn. Oh, nice mini. Got Bo Mini. I think that's the special back too. Yes, it is. Check that out. It's a big hit right there. Bo Bichette. Can anybody second that? That's a really, really awesome hit.
Here, every game feels like home.
And I'm going to be very nervous protecting this card for you.
NFL fans are treated like
Ugh.
are able to flock with their own kind.
That's definitely the different back, and that's definitely Bo Bichette. I mean, that's...
Over 50 destinations.
It's got to be some money right there.
Rewards welcomes you to your home away.
Yeah, look that up for me, because I think you just did really well. You know, maybe keep me in your will, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. At least keep me in mind. I really like Bo Bichette. I mean, what a player. This guy, Ruth Baby Ruth. Yes, exactly. And not just playing good, he's crushing it. Adalberto Mondesi. Randy. Uh-oh. Who's this? We got Thornbug bugging out. I think these bugging outs are very valuable too. Yeah, no doubt about that. Definitely some good pictures out there too. I know this bugging out is rare. At least you don't see one very often.
Every box has a mission to protect everything inside from everything outside. When what's inside matters, count.
And rare usually means good, but
Paper and packaging. How light?
this is the Thornbug. Allen and Ginter, I'll tell you. It's weird. We got bugging out.
Light up your nights with Dish Movie Night every night on demand. Plus, enter to win the Great American Country Sweepstakes and take a journey into the wild with a new Dishscape on channel 199. It's Dish's Discover Alaska watch event all month long, live and on demand.
People should feel proud.
No?
As a child, we learned the trees are good.
It's got the Allen and Ginter back. Did you put that in there? With the Allen, it's copper. We got copper here. That's what that is.
Really far is not quite as scientific.
Digging deep, copper.
But it conveys the same message.
Chapman.
Really simple. Ronald Acuna hit a ball really far Friday against the Red Sox. We're talking
Steinway Tower. David Ortiz. And my spacer. It's got to be $10 at least.
It's gone. It's over the fence. It counts as 1 point. Braves defeated the Red Sox 8-7 and 11 on Fred Freeman's walk-off.
Jock.
595 feet. Cubs White Sox.
Jose Abreu.
Wilson Contreras takes Dylan Cease deep to right. I mean, that's a late
Kenny Lofton for the Indians.
Then Contreras, we have some
This angel is Andrelton Simmons. See, that's just got the regular back. Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this one. Dog. It's so crazy. Oh god. Down on the farm, you will see dog. Ozzie Smith. I got pig, I got cow, and we got dog. Xander Bogaerts. Oh, who's this guy? Luis. I like to be in the bike spokes, Robert. Very nice. Yeah, between that and the Bo Bichette, I think you're in good shape. Joe Mauer. Oh, look at this guy. And the bugging out is also, like I said, this one is also pretty rare. I believe Where Monsters Live. I got the In Your Closet card. It's like, interesting. A dark tunnel. Ooh, spooky. What's wrong with Allen and Ginter? Ugh. It is the normal back, a dark tunnel. Gary Sanchez. Field Generals.
Boston came out and scored 41 in the third quarter alone, grabbing the lead they never gave up. As Jalen Brown
Okay.
walked into the building tonight, I asked him if the Celtics found
Her name is Cook.
We sure did, he said.
Her first name is Kelsey.
Micah Andrews with the Heat. Thanks, Rachel. It feels like you cannot go a day, anyone can't go a day without hearing about
Pretty nice looking card.
Part of that culture is accountability.
Sharp.
That was on display after this game 5 when Bam Adebayo sat down for his media availability and took the
Right?
It's not on my teammates. It's not on my coaches. I played like bleach, and this loss is on me. Now, Jimmy Butler then came in and said, you know what, no, this was a group effort. I appreciate that he wants to put that on his shoulders, but there is things that we can do to help him out a little bit more.
All right.
Greg Spoelstra noted that one thing is just
We
to
got
tighten
Cal.
up a bit on the defensive end. He said that's why he saw the lead slip away. But that accountability, that is what makes the Heat special. It also makes it so that Bam Adebayo will likely go to get a little extra gym session. He told me, or perhaps watch a little bit more film.
I got a funny story about Cal Ripken.
Which they know is a must-win. Neil?
Fotheringham. I sell cars, so I talk a lot to people, random people, and I sold a car to this guy that knew Cal Ripken. We got Andrew Jones right there.
Did he say Anderson?
He was actually
I think he did. Street clothes for Jim Garoppolo, George Kittle this Sunday with
a hitting coach for the Orioles back in the day.
Garoppolo suffered a high ankle sprain last Sunday when the Niners faced the Jets in the New York metropolitan area. Tight end George Kittle out again, knee sprain.
What am I looking at here?
Injury slowing down, sidelining a number of prominent pass catchers this weekend. Packers won't need to cover Saints wide receiver.
Behemoth Beneath? Okay, I was reading it upside down. I'm like, all this stuff is backwards. Beluga Whale. Behemoths Beneath.
Raiders rookie receiver Henry Ruggs, fastest player in the 2020 draft, ruled out Sunday against the New England Patriots.
And we got long ball.
Hard to run fast when the legs are hurt. Julio Jones, who dropped a TD pass last week.
And that looks like it's Cecil. Not Prince. That's one way. So anyways, get through this last card here. It's Cecil. Cecil Fielder, long ball. And a Giancarlo Stanton on the back.
Florida at Ole Miss, it's the Lane Kiffin factor. Who knows what he's got up his sleeve? You know, we've seen him a lot out here in the West Coast.
So basically, they're big pranksters down there. Like, all right, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna hit ground balls.
Victory bell went to UCLA when Coach Mora and Coach Kiffin matched up against each other. All right, Tim Tebow once said that God made Bo Nix for
To them, and you're gonna hit it on this side of them. Stand the man usual. Gold, and this is all pre-game before the game started. Now we got this thing, crack a code. Be the first to crack a code and win special 2020 Topps Allen Ginter Code Breakers autograph cards. It's on the back. Yeah, they don't give you a code. It just gives you the address on the back, twitter.com.
And he puts it on the money, and at crunch time they go back and they win it. Now this is the last game of the season, the Citrus Bowl against Minnesota.
Oh, without a doubt.
Here is just his poise in the pocket, feels the pressure, and then
You got Matt Thais, rookie card.
instead of attacking the line of scrimmage, and he's trying to get the ball to his playmakers.
So basically, he was instructed to go out there and hit ground balls to Cal Ripken so he would be able to warm up. He's like, make sure you hit it to his right. Well, the first one went to the left. And then, you know, he hit the next 25 of them exactly where he should. You know, he's very nervous. It was his first day on the job. He was pretty young at that time. Cal Ripken Jr. was just getting in to baseball at that point. He was an older gentleman. And after they were done doing that, Like, alright, I'm going to toss you a couple pop-ups. So Cal Ripken tosses them, say, like 3 or 4 pop-ups. Like, he throws them really, really high. I don't remember why he was tossing them pop-ups. But the first couple were baseballs, and the last one was a rotten tomato. So Cal Ripken throws this rotten tomato really, really high up in the air. He has no idea it's coming down, and he freaking catches it in his glove and just goes everywhere. Pre-game stuff. Just to razz him a little bit for being new. And he ended up having a great relationship with Cal Ripken his whole life, and, you know, continued on speaking with him. The guy lives in my town, basically. Small world. But long story short, it's basically Cal Ripken is awesome dude. Oh, that was interesting.
It's the first and only approved chemo-free combination of 2 immunotherapies that works together in different ways to harness the power of immune.
So that was it. A bunch of nice Allen Ginter stuff there. I'll put these ones in sleeves and cases for you too.
No ugly sweaters. No big hugs. No small outings.
Yeah, not too bad.
Can cause your immune system to attack normal organs and tissues in your body and affect how they work. This may happen during or after treatment is ended and can become serious and lead to death. Some of these problems may happen more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. See your doctor.
Well, basically, like he showed up late for a meeting, but he wasn't actually late. They just told him he was late, and then they kind of just made stuff up as it is, and they forced him out in the field, and everybody knew what Cal Ripken was going to do to him beforehand.
These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems, or if you've had an organ transplant or lung, breathing, or liver problems. Here's to a chance for more together time. A chance to live.
Yes, sir, Joe.
Ask your doctor.
Have a great night, sir.
Thank you to all involved in our clinical trials.
Our new McDonald's spicy chicken nuggets at just the right amount. A medium spiked kind of spicy. But if you get the mighty hot sauce, well.
Good night, Bri. I'm gonna head off myself. Try to get some Z's. Appreciate you guys getting in the breaks tonight. Sorry it didn't sell out the way I would have expected, but we'll try again tomorrow. Got another Stadium Club tomorrow and a Chronicles tomorrow. See how that works. Chronicles prices are out, so hopefully people find value in them now. That you can see every Cam Reddish is $4, every Tyler Hero $6, every Kobe White's $5 at least. So definitely some nice stuff in there. But everybody have a great night. I'll get these cards sorted and cased and sleeved, if not tonight, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Sunday. And everything will be in the mail for Monday. Everybody's cards from last week are already out. We just have a couple of the straggler breaks still here. So, again, appreciate it, guys. Hope you guys stay safe out there. If you have any questions about anything, you can email me anytime. And like I said, stay tuned for that Chronicles break tomorrow, and we have another Stadium Club as well. Have a great night, guys.